welcome back to TGTV, and more specifically, welcome back to a freezing cold summer's evening. This evening is a very exciting evening because this evening I am coming back to Watch Talk. Loads of you guys and girls were asking for it, so here we are. We are doing a Watch Talk, but a Watch Talk with a difference. I'm not sat in my front room, unfortunately, because I'm absolutely freezing. I'm going to review this watch in my car. Why am I doing this? I like cars, cars are interesting, cars amuse me, but also there is a very tenuous link between the watch that I'm reviewing and the 911 behind me. Porsche, as we all know, have just celebrated their 70th anniversary, or they're celebrating it now, they're going on about it all year. And Rolex in particular, this model in here that I'm holding right now, the Submariner, was brought out to commemorate 50 years of the Submariner. So they're kind of like, there's an anniversary vibe going on. The Submariner is an icon of design, it's instantly recognizable, and it has surpassed the past sort of 5 decades, just like the 911 has as well. Okay, so we're happy there's a link here. We're going in the car anyway, whether you like it or not. So let's go and take a look in here, and I'm gonna go into exactly why this is my favorite watch I've ever owned, and I'm never, ever gonna sell it. And make sure also you stay tuned to the end of the video, where I'm gonna be telling you how you may be able to get your own one of these for just pence with BOTB, so make sure you listen up for that. So first things first for this watch was my first proper watch, my first expensive watch. I bought this in 2012 when I got my first, and I say inverted commas again, proper job. I just started working in the city, and I thought, I'm working in the city now, I'm big time. I couldn't afford it, but as I always do, I overspend and I overstretch, and I can completely put myself in a difficult financial position for shiny things. So this was the first time I did this, and I was like, I'm going to go buy a Rolex. So almost purely by chance, I ended up with the 50th anniversary Submariner. I didn't really know what I was doing at the time. I just liked it. I had a bit of green on it. I like green. I liked watches, but I wasn't as nerdy about them back then. I was even more of an ignorant pig. So I'm just going to take this apart right now. We've got the bits and bobs in here. Okay, so here we go. Here she is. This is the Rolex Submariner, obviously. 16610LV. Nice snappy model number there. What is different about this model? Why is it different to a normal Submariner? And why do I love it so much? Well, first things first, you might say, oh, it's just a normal Submariner with a bit of green on it. Wrong. There are other differences to this. Well, there's only one main difference. The dial has bigger markers on it. So for the 50th anniversary model only, the markers are a lot bigger. It's got what's called a maxi dial. So you can instantly tell whether or not someone's got a standard Submariner and just put a green bezel on it to try and play the game, or whether or not they've got a genuine 50th anniversary one. The watch was brought out in 2003. They started production in 2003, and I think they ended in about 2010. This is a 2010 model, so this has got the last. This is like the last serial number that they made. That means actually that it's got the updated glass. I won't bore you all, but there's a little anti-reflective coating on the bubble there, which is a very, very nice feature. It kind of gives a glass like effect in the glass, like there's a black hole in it, and you can see the date a lot more clearly. And also it's got engravings around the inside of the watch. The early models don't have it, so you'll see a lot of the early models, the 2003 models. Some of them will have a flat 4 on the bezel there. This is probably all mumbo jumbo to a lot of you, but those models are particularly sought after. They're going for absolutely crazy money because they were the first of the 50th anniversaries, and there was a bit of a quirk on the bezel as well. A lot of those even got replaced. So if you can find a 2003 one with a flat 4, you've won the game. Anyway, these are quite desirable as well. The last of the runs, the 2010s, I believe, they go for decent cash as well. It's the ones in the middle of the range that are slightly less desirable, but anyway, who really cares about any of that? Unless you're insanely boring. Price-wise, what did I pay for it? I paid, at the time, probably over the odds. I bought it from somewhere that was not particularly cheap. And I paid $4,100 maybe for it, something like that. Which at the time, to me, was an astronomical amount of money. I mean, I was too scared to wear it a lot of the time. I was kind of panicking every time I went near it. But now I would safely say that this is probably 8.5. Ollie's nodding. What are they, mate? I haven't even looked at them. I just know they're going absolutely bonkers. Yeah, 9. 8.5, 9 grand for that. So in the space of, what year are we in?
2018.
Yeah, that's 6 years. In the space of 6 years, 5.5 thereabouts. That is what? Doubled in value? Over doubled in value. which is potty.
And it's sick.
And it's cool. And it's cool. But besides the point, this watch actually has some sort of sentimental value to me. So this kind of signified me me giving up my life to work and kind of the start of trying to be an adult. So here we are. I'm not ever going to sell it, despite the fact they're just going up and up and up and up. And above all, I just really like it. I like the fact there's a touch of green on there, and it's not too punchy. So a lot of you will have seen the Hulk Submariner that I went on and on and on about in one of my other videos. They're also very good news. They're also jumping in value. The green ceramic one, that is not an anniversary model. That is not a limited run. This is not a limited run per se. But over the kind of years, this will be the one to have. Probably not the Hulk as much. And the Hulk has got a green dial as well. So there's a bit too much green going on there compared to this. And this has got the smaller case with the aluminium bezel as opposed to the ceramic one. So I prefer the more classic lines of this. Okay, so as I touched on before as well, the Rolex Timer has got some very, very cool history behind it. They originally came out in 1953. The Rolex founder, Hans Willdorf, was challenged to make a watch that you could wear every single day. You could wear it in the evening, you could wear it casually, you could do whatever you wanted with it, and you could also go diving with it. And then he came out with this. And the design pretty much is exactly the same to this day, which is why I think the Submariner is so, so cool. You can genuinely just wear it with a t-shirt. It looks great. You can wear it on the beach. It looks great. You can wear it in the gym. You just do whatever you like. Wear it with your evening suit or morning suit. What is it? One of those like snazzy suits called? Morning suit. Dinner jacket. All them next levels of formal. Tail. Yeah. Tops and tails. What's it called? Top hat and tails. Yeah. Yeah, you can, whatever. So there you can wear it with a monocle. Do what you like. That is why the Submariner has got such universal appeal, and that is why it survived 50 odd years. So, as I touched on right at the very start of the video, if you are into your watches, there is some very, very good news. And if you're into paying 35p for a Rolex, there is some good news. BOTB, most of you will recognise from various YouTube antics and various just antics all over the place, running around all over the gaff, presenting cars to people that have won them. BOTB have started a new lifestyle competition, so you can win any one of a number of God knows how many watches, including the one that I've just shown you, and some Tudors for I think 15p a ticket actually for the Tudors. So there's some crazy stuff going on. So this is a new lifestyle competition they're doing. There's gadgets, there's motorbikes, there's all sorts of stuff. But the stuff that's really caught my eye is the watch competition. So if you're into your watches, go and take a look at the list that you can win, because it's crazy. I'm going to leave all the links below. You've got to be 16 or over to enter, as always, with BOTB. I'm sure you've heard this waffle before, but do go and check it out. And if you're really, really, really unlucky, well, lucky and unlucky, if you win, I may even turn up at your door to give you the watch. So I don't know whether that's going to put you off or not, but I'm excited. I'm excited. So hopefully someone wins a very snazzy watch very, very soon, and I can turn up at their door and go and give them a watch. But anyway, make sure you get clicking, check it out, enter, and yeah, who knows. As I say as well, the ticket prices are a lot cheaper than obviously the car ones, because the cost of the items are a lot cheaper. So very, very, very good value for money. I've actually had loads of DMs from people recently that have literally been missing cars by like 1 pixel. And there was a guy actually that won a Carrera T recently, my actual car that we're sat in here, featured in the video when he got told and Christian turned up to his door. So that was quite cool. But yeah, he won a Carrera T. So that, as I said, I'm not going to sell it. Don't DM me asking me to buy it. If you're going to buy one, they're only going one way. The market's spiking on them. They're going, well, it's not even spiking, it's just going. So yeah, buy one, I guess. Daytonas have gone crazy. Sea Dwellers have gone crazy. And I would like to actually do an update on the deep blue Sea Dweller that I mentioned a few videos back, saying everyone go and buy one, they're going to be discontinued. Guess what? They were, weren't they? They were, mate. They were discontinued, so I was right on that front. And I've also said that the Hulk is going to be discontinued. I don't know whether it is anytime soon, but they go mental in price, and I would buy one because they're very, very good. Let me know what watches you want to see as well, if you want more watch content. And I shall see you very, very soon. All the links are below. Yada, yada, yada. Get in the pot. Bye.